So Oratorio he had a very good outing at Weston. Really pleased with actually the whole day. He did a very decent test. He got a score of 29, which again is not quite good enough, but it's getting closer. And we had Andrew Benny judging, so someone that's really top of his game, and he gave me a few little comments on there, which I certainly will listen to. He was very good. He just was a little bit, maybe a little bit lackadaisical. I could have had a bit more zip and punch. As one of his owners said, it just all looked rather dozy. So we're going to have to wake up for badminton. But it's going the right way, and there's, you know, again, he was doing a whole performance in the dressage. No, nothing that he was doing wrong. Stuff he can do better, but nothing was like a real boob. So then it's show jumping. The show jumping is always big at Weston. The ground was quite tacky, but actually it was as good as ever this year. So I was rather wishing I had Little Fire there as well, actually, because I think Burnham Market next week could end up being on rather firm ground if they don't get some rain this week. But Belton ground was lovely. The show jumping was big, inviting, and I don't know why, really annoyingly, he just knocked the first fence down. Totally warmed up well, clean, careful, jumping well, and just clipped the first fence, but then jumped a really good round. I mean, really good round. I think one of the best rounds he's jumped, using his body, being straight, staying in a rhythm. So I was excited about that. And the bit I'm now using, which looks horrendous, is well, thanks to Chris Bartle, got me into a milder combination one, which I always think on a cross-country course you see people kind of wanging around, looking out of control, and they look like they're crazy horses. And you know, Rio's not crazy; he's just a little bit gobby, but it really keeps him together well. So I was pleased with how that bit worked, and it could be a bit, well, hopefully will be a bit that I will use in show jumping at badminton. Anyway, he then jumped, yeah, lovely round with one down. And I was rather holding my breath for the cross-country, because I've been testing on the gallop different bits, different nose bands. So I had a real concoction. I had a simple rubber bit on quite a long lever. I think they call it a Tom Thumb something anyway. Quite a long but nice rubbery mouthpiece. And then I also had a, from my farrier Tigger, he'd given me a rope noseband because he thought my nosebands were too meek and mild. Rope noseband and a drop noseband, so he had a bit of a double whammy of nose and a lever. And I think, oh, you know, this could be interesting. But he was certainly, I mean, he was really pretty good. I moved on a bit. We got 12 time faults, so good 3-day speed, but not going to be a 1-day optimum time achiever. But it was a really good round. I could change gear. He came back. He fought a bit. He was a bit gobby and rude, but when I said stop, he stopped. And the most exciting thing of the whole day was there was a really short sunken road, corner before, corner after, but all on one stride. And I thought, oh my goodness, we're going to go through here. Grease lightning, doing bounces everywhere. Anyway, he jumped the corner. He saw it was a sunken road, and I think he clocked Belton. Whoa. He came right back, did a lovely stride and came out well. So very happy with that. And he gave me a good ride, so I'm really hoping that that'll be his last round now before badminton. And I think on his round at Weston, I can justify going to have a go at badminton and seeing how it comes off. But I think from Belton, it was a no, not with those breaks. But actually, if this works again, I will be okay. So fingers crossed. Little Fire had a gallop today instead, because he sadly wasn't at Weston, and he will build up to going to Burnham Market next week. I will take Oratorio to Burnham Market to do dressage and jumping, good practice, but he won't need to run, but Little Fire will. So yeah, we've got a few busy things this week. I think we've got dressage training, Christoph Hess to come, we've got jumping, Ros Morgan to come, a little bit of galloping in the meantime, and then off on Friday to Burnham Market.